over the top, so that was only cheap. My leggings today are from Gymshark. My trainers are Adidas, but I can't remember the style. I don't wear these very often because they're not the prettiest of trainers, but as they're khaki colouring, I thought they went with my army khaki look. So let's go swimming. Hi, so we've been swimming. It was pretty much a success. We've had a little bit before we went in the pool this time because Grayson had a bit of a cry last week because he was hungry. It's like you've got to time it right when you go swimming, and it's really difficult. But yeah, it was fine. And then I always go straight to my PT session afterwards. I'm only doing one a week at the moment. I used to go to the gym like 5 times a week, but I'm only really getting to go twice a week at the minute. So yeah, I am noticing a difference in my body, sadly, that I'm not going as much, but it's just one of them. Like, I can only do what I can do, can't I? So slowly but surely, then yeah, hopefully I'll make some progress even though I'm not going as much. So before I went to the gym, I just grabbed a drink, which is my favourite drink in the whole wide world. That's not got alcohol in, so I'll just show you now. Pepsi Max Cherry, my favourite. So I'm gonna have a bit of a think about what to do for dinner. Haven't really decided yet. We normally take the boys up for some like nappy off time and just let them like kind of like roll around without the clothes on, and that's normally around sort of 5, half 5, and then they normally have a bath around 6, and then they're normally in bed by about half 6. They don't want to stay up any longer than that. They just get so tired, and then that's when we tend to think about dinner. So a lot of people ask me if I meal plan. I honestly don't. I just tend to buy like all the basic protein and lots and lots of speed food, and then I just decide on the night what I fancy. I think when you meal plan, sometimes you come to that night and you don't want what you've put on your meal plan, but the downside of doing it the way I do it is you don't always try loads and loads of new recipes, because I think to try loads of new recipes you do need to plan that, because you need to make sure you've got all the ingredients. But yeah, there's a few things that we have tried recently that's been new. So yeah, we'll just see later what we both fancy and then go from there. Guys are now in bed and it is coming up to 7:10. I've got my favourite programme on ever, which is called This Is Us. So I always have my iPad while I'm cooking. And I'm going to do a quick and easy version of pizza topped chicken. So this is like a lazy version, and I'm going to do it with chips. So you need your chicken breasts, you need tomato puree, you need some cheese, potato for the chips, whatever you want to put on top of the chicken. So basically whatever you would put on top of a pizza. So I'm going to do peppers, onion, mushrooms, cherry tomatoes, Italian seasoning and jalapeno peppers, because they are just like my favourite thing. And then because it's a lazy version, I'm going to use garlic fry-lye, and for the chips I'm going to use olive oil fry-lye, and then I'm going to have some salad with it, which I'll dress with balsamic vinegar. So yeah, let's get cooking.
Inside your eyes, you make me feel like I'm awake. I don't know why you make me shine like a star in the sky. I'm okay. I wanna take a breath. I'm falling in love. I'm falling in love. I wanna hold your hand. Don't leave me alone. Don't leave me alone.
The first thing I'm going to do is just bake the chicken for a bit. The chips are on in the active fry. I don't like doing it in the oven because you have to keep turning them around. So if you're looking for like a quick, easy life, active fry does it all for you. So this is going in the oven for about 10 minutes. Then I'll take it out and then I'll put the toppings on. So we've got the tomato puree ready. I've chopped up some mushrooms, onion, peppers and tomatoes, and I've got the cheese ready. Cheese is obviously a healthy extra A. It will need weighing, but I'm going to grate it and then it goes a lot further. So I'm going to put this in the preheated oven now. Chicken out of the oven, and now I'm going to pop the tomato puree on and the other ingredients and then put it back in the oven. The chips, I'm just going to spray some more fry-lye on them. They're looking good. Whoa, steamed you up there.
I see the light inside your eyes, you make me Don't know why you make me shine like a star in the sky. I'm okay. I wanna take a breath. I'm falling in love. I'm falling in love. I wanna hold your hand. Don't leave me alone. Don't leave me alone. You make me high.
And it looks amazing. I don't do waste, so any of the chopped veg that didn't fit on the chicken has been roasted, and we'll plonk that on as well. Maybe after I show you what it looks like though, so it looks pretty first. Instagram versus reality. So this is the finished dish. The pizza top chicken smells amazing. I've just had it with some lettuce leaves and the chips from the Active Fry. So not a single sin because the cheese is part of my healthy extra. Let's go eat. I'm just gonna make a cup of tea and go into my treat cupboard. Shouldn't really have a treat cupboard, but it's all healthy treats, so it's all good. Things like Choc Sharp, peanut butters, pink and white biscuits, various other little bars. I've got a little tin in here with different things in. So I am opting for one of my favourites, a grenade bar. So as you'll see, I've had no sins today. I'm just making a cup of tea, so sorry about the noise. We're just building some of the, what are they called? High chairs for the babies. So yeah, these are one of my favourite protein bars, so I've got a few that I like to have. The mint one is amazing. 22 grams of protein, 0.6 proper sugar, and they are just unbelievable. I am a Grenade affiliate, so because I was raving about them all the time, they offered me a discount code. So the discount code is Slimming25, and that gets you 25% off the website. This one is 11.5 sins, but it's massive, way bigger than like an average chocolate bar. And because of the protein, after a workout day, it'll help repair muscle, but more importantly than that, they just taste good. But it keeps you feeling full. So if I ate like a chocolate bar, I wouldn't feel very full. If I eat this, there's no way I'm eating anything else, just this. So yeah, highly recommend it. I haven't washed my hair yet. I had a quick shower after my PT session, but I didn't have time to wash my hair. So I'm just in my loungewear with a very shiny head. Yeah, so I've not really had to go out much today, so I'm not gonna do a full face of makeup and get ready when I'm just having an at-home afternoon and evening. So you have to excuse my dressed down look. But yeah, I hope you really enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some good ideas. It was a really nice food day. Really enjoyed it, but yeah, not like complicated stuff, just quite quick and easy. So if you're a busy parent or you've just got a busy life, then it is still possible to food optimize. You know, yes, I've chosen an 11.5 sin bar to eat. I could have just had like another fat-free yogurt or something, but I wanted that. So sins are there to be used. It's short for synergy. It doesn't mean you're being naughty. I see a lot of people go, oh well, they're demonizing foods and it's about sins and blah blah. It's actually part of the plan. It's saying that all three parts together work as one. It's actually the opposite of demonizing food. It's saying actually have them and don't feel guilty about it. So yeah, just to correct some of the people that I see talking about Slimming World. Right then, I think that's everything I need to tell you. I'll tell you the one thing that I do need to improve on is my fluid intake. So I had the Pepsi Max, I've had a pint of squash, and then I've just drank decaf tea. I need to drink way more fluid. I am absolutely rubbish at it. So if you've got any tips, let me know down below. Or if you're not very good at it either, then let me know, so I don't just think it's me. What was your favourite thing that I had to eat today? Is there anything you're going to go and recreate? Oh, I know what I was going to tell you about. I was going to tell you about this app, so let me just go and grab my phone. Okay, so you might already know about this app. Excuse me. It's called Slim It, and it's not a Slimming World app, but it has got Slimming World kind of terminology on it, if you like. I'm going to get loads of notifications because I've just done a post. So basically, You can track your healthy extras and you can track your sins using it. So I've just clicked off it, sorry. So you press the plus and then you make a note of how many sins you've had. So I'm having 11.5. I've used another healthy extra B on my dinner, and I had my healthy extra B for breakfast this morning. So sorry, I just pressed the wrong button. I'm not doing very well on this. I've not used this for ages. No B's remaining. Oh, I've already put my B's in. So that was cool. So it actually told me, actually love, you've already used your B, so you can't have another B. How good is that? So far I'm on 11.5 sins. It sets you a weekly sin allowance, so that's the only thing I would say is that if you want to have good weight losses, like it says in the circle, it's a maximum amount of 15 sins a day unless you've been told otherwise. So if you get extra sins, if you're a man or with the different weight brackets, then you can set that different. It's got the days of the week on it, and yeah, and it'll just flag up how you're getting on. So it's just a sins tracker. Free food is free, so you haven't really got to worry about that, but healthy extras and sins can be what trips people up. I'll just show you what it looks like actually on here. There you go, slim it. All right, watch my last video, you'll know that I'll have more time now to make more of these sort of videos, because it's not just about making it, it's about editing it, uploading it, making a thumbnail and so on. So it does take quite a lot of time, but hopefully I'll have more time now to do it. So make sure you subscribe, because I'll be posting more Slimmer World videos, more vlogs. I'll be doing more with the boys, more fashion. I've got a shopping haul coming up. And yeah, so yeah, if you'd like to be part of my channel, then that would be amazing. So just click subscribe and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks for watching, guys.